So, took the TTR out yesterday for the second time off-road, trail riding in the UK. Did a loop around Abergavenny in Wales with Gloucestershire TRF. Good group of guys, really nice guys, quite good riders. Mixed ability really. That was probably the weakest link there. Haven't been out a lot this year, only been out 3 times, which showed both in fitness levels and technique. And it's only the second time I've been out on this bike, and the last time I took it out were easy trails up in around Reda. So there were plenty of failings, some of the bike, some of me, maybe some of my failings that appeared through the bike. So it was a good day. It was really hot. Had quite a lot of drops. There were some really tough lanes for me on this bike with the way it's set up. Now I'm setting this bike up, as you may or may not know, as a lightweight adventure bike. So some of the lanes in the UK are pretty tough. You know, these were very steep, rocky, loose boulder rocks, and this bike has road gearing set up on it at the moment, which I'm about to change. It's great on the road. I mean, you do over 70 miles an hour on the road for a little 250, and 31-year-old 250, which is brilliant. And it's what I'm going to probably want to say I take this bike to the continent or wherever. However, for the lanes in this country, first gear is just too tall. So what happened? Well, lots of drops. Let's have a look at the bike. Lots of drops, broke both rear indicators, snapped one off completely. Brand new tyres, and some seem to have a puncture, which it seemed fine on the way back. So went down in the van overnight, so I'm going to have a look at that. Bent a front lever, some heavy drops. Let's to be honest with you, these are Polysport handguards, but they don't have the aluminium inserts. They're as good as useless in my opinion. They might protect your hands from bushes, but that's about it. In a drop, they don't protect the levers. The levers bent, so I'm going to swap them levers out for some shorty adjustable levers. I'm going to change the Polysport handguards for either bark busters or something similar, something a bit more robust. So yeah, puncture's a mystery, light's broken, but more importantly, burnt the clutch out. No doubt partly through rider error, too much clutch, and honestly, I do believe it's not all my fault. The first gear's so high, I was having to clutch too much. It was just too, it was like pulling away in second gear over the rocks. So, gonna change that. I've got 1444 set up on here at the moment. I'm gonna change that and have a look at what I'm gonna change that to. So that's the Project TTR at the moment. Now, yes, it's not meant to be an enduro bike. It's not what I'm setting it up for. I'm setting it up for more adventure riding. However, even with that, the first gear is too tall for off-road riding in this country. Anything other than gravel tracks and green lanes. But when it got gnarly, yeah, it just kind of unrideable. Even my Royal Enfield Himalayan Scram that I've taken extensively off-road with standard gearing has a lower first gear than this. So there you go. There's a little report. Work to be done. On a side note, torque settings. I bought this mini torque wrench last week, a couple of weeks ago. Bought it off Amazon. Really good little set. Now it's about 60 quid. But since then, haven't over torqued any bolts. Really good. Well worth the 60 quid on Amazon for anyone who's looking for one. Obviously, I've only had it a couple of weeks, but it feels a real quality item. And yeah, I'd recommend it. Can't speak for the longevity, but it seems well made. So that's it. That's a little update of my trail riding in the UK with standard gearing yesterday. Wasn't overly successful. Had a great day out with the guys. But back to the drawing board with some of it. But, you know, that's what it's about. Taking the bike out, learning about the bike, what its capabilities are, and adjusting those capabilities and my expectations along with it. Okay, there you go. That's a roundup.